Settled the score. 30% trophies.
Is it over?
Operation completed. Or should I say, mission complete.
Yes, it's finally over.
I believe a celebration is in order. What will be our victory cheer?
No. Let's eat. I guess, because I'm not saying this.
1, 2, 3. Let's eat.
Let's eat? What was that?
That was awful. You guys are supposed to say it at the same time? They had something like this in Persona 4 after Amino Sagiri.
Huh. I wonder if Aige-san gets hungry.
So, Senpai, you're gonna throw us a party tomorrow, right?
You don't waste any time, do you? Well, I suppose I could arrange for it.
Ooh, in that case, how about sushi?
I almost wish I said hip hip hooray. I kind of wanted to hear Igus say hip hip hooray. That would have been funny.
Sushi, huh? Yeah, it's been a while. Well, I've got dibs on the halibut and sea urchin.
Oh, then I called the fatty tuna.
We're divvying it up already? In that case, save me the salmon roe.
Hey, wait a minute. You can't do that.
I reserve the shrimp, squid, scallops, and sea eel.
Hey, that's not fair. You don't even eat.
You should all be ashamed of yourselves, fighting over sushi. Senpai, please order tamago for me. They say you can tell a chef's skill by how he prepares eggs. How old are you again?
Okay, I'll have the very best delivered tomorrow.
For real? Oh man, it's great to be alive.
Don't get too excited, Junpei. You're getting the leftovers.
What? Well, but it was my idea in the first place.
This is kind of like the Amino Sagiri part of the game.
I guess it's time to say goodbye to the Dark Hour, even though it seemed like a curse. For some reason, I'm reluctant to let it go.
Yeah.
We really did it, didn't we?
Yes, we saved the world, even if no one knows it.
Yeah.
The battle is over. The Dark Hour has come to an end. The game is not over yet. My room. I sense a familiar presence. It's probably Pharaoh's.
Good morning.
28 days. I guess it's not over.
This is the first time we've talked during the daytime. Nice weather, isn't it? This is indeed a new day for both of us. All the fragments of my memory, they've finally come together. I now know my role clearly. The time has come. As difficult as it may be, I must tell you something.
Are you gonna be like the true villain of the game?
I am afraid this is goodbye. I want you to know, for me, our friendship was a miracle.
I wouldn't really call it friendship, but, you know, whatever rows your boat.
But miracles don't last forever. If only they did. I shall treasure our conversations always. Even if today is the end, the bond between us can never be severed. Remember that.
Oh, this is your max out. Surely there's gonna be like another story, social link or something, but Pharaoh's might be like all done here. Or maybe Pharaoh's will have some kind of role in the rest of the story. Our tie and I am vowed, thou hast established a genuine bond. The innermost power of the Death Arcana have been set free. We bestow upon thee Thanatos. I didn't get to read that in time, so I just looked at the persona name.
It was fun while it lasted. Farewell.
Will you ever see him again? I bet I will. Yo, Minato, your stomach ready? Tonight's the big celebration. I'm gonna eat like there's no tomorrow. Yeah, I'm ready. Me too. Haven't eaten anything since yesterday. You better come back right after school, man. I'll be waiting. I guess I can't hang out with anyone. Dormitory lounge. Just as promised, the finest sushi is laid out on the table.
Whoa, nice spread.
Oh, the slices are huge!
Man, I'm starving. Can we eat?
Hey, where are Aige-san and Akutsuki-san?
He took her to the lab for a tune-up or something. He said they'd join us later.
The chairman just can't stay away from the lab, can he?
That must be my father. We've been waiting for you.
So, it's over at last, huh?
Yes.
Who's he?
Can't you tell? That's Mitsuru-senpai's dad. She looks exactly like him.
You think so?
Congratulations, everyone. You've done well. There are no words to express my gratitude. Though you will never receive the recognition you deserve, it is undoubtedly a monumental achievement.
Thank you.
To you, I owe a special thanks for lending us your power until the very end.
Oh, it's no big deal.
The 12 shadows that were the cause of all our troubles have been destroyed thanks to your efforts. You needn't bear this burden any longer. You deserve a chance to experience the joys of youth.
Yeah, but this is where the secret final act of the game comes into play. So, like, you know.
The specialized extracurricular execution squad will be dissolved as of midnight tonight.
Dissolved?
I see.
No longer must you put your lives on the line in battle. Tomorrow, you can triumphantly return to a normal school life. Is something the matter?
Oh, it's nothing.
All right, everyone. It's time to celebrate. Your feast awaits you. There's no need to hold back. Eat as much as you'd like.
Sweet! I've been waiting for you to say that.
Minutes before midnight, the party is still going on.
Now listen up, everyone! Well, now that we're all stuffed, how about we take a picture together?
Huh?
Actually, I tried to take one last night. But I forgot it wouldn't work during the dark hour.
You mean you brought a camera with you into battle?
Well, it was our last battle after all. Excuse me, mister. Would you mind taking our picture?
I feel like such a tourist, but I have to admit, I kinda want a picture too.
Oh, wait. Kutsuki-san and Igus aren't here. I guess we'll have to take another one later. All right, everyone get together.
Everyone gathered in front of the camera.
Come on, squeeze tight. Everyone come in closer to me.
Does that include me too?
Oh no, I don't want to go closer to Junpei. Valid concern.
No, not you.
Geez, let's not keep this poor guy waiting all day to take the picture. Hey, we're good to go. You can take the pictures anytime.
Time to strike a pose.
I hope they actually show a picture. Like they do in 5 every now and then.
Hey, get your hand out of my face.
That's pretty funny.
Is it just me, or did this not get my good side? We're gonna take another one once Igus and Akutsuki-san come back, all right?
Yes, we hear you. I can get used to a worry-free life like this.
How about you, Koro-chan? Are you glad to get all this meat?
Celebration party went off without a hitch. You spend a moment of relaxation with your battle-weary friends. Oh, this is the... Right, the game's not over, so this is not the max out for C's, but it's a rank up for C's.
Hey, how come nobody's eating? Don't tell me you're full already.
Are you kidding? I'm stuffed. Me too. Ugh, I couldn't eat another bite.
How about you, senpai?
I'm good for now.
All right. Wanna try some, Koromaru?
Don't give the dog raw fish. You'll make him sick.
Kill Junpei. Deserves to be executed.
I wonder what's taking those two so long. It's almost midnight.
Well, the dark hour was supposed to be gone, wasn't it? It's after midnight.
The hell?
The guys in suits. They've transmogrified.
I thought we ended the dark hour. Senpai, what's going on?
I don't know.
Apparently I was right to have my doubts.
Yeah, something didn't feel right.
I bet you Akutsuki's like probably like a villain or something. Because like that's the only thing that makes sense right now. Or Aegis, but that'd be wild if Aegis was a villain. I mean, Aegis is like a robot. Maybe she like sensed something was off, hence why she's not here.
No way.
Hey, do you hear that? It sounds like a bell, but where's it coming from?
Where's Akutsuki? Well, why is he late? He's got Aegis with him, doesn't he?
Mitsuru.
Everyone, prepare for battle. We're heading for Tartarus.
To do what?
I don't know, but that's where the sound is coming from. We have to find out what's going on.
It hasn't disappeared. Akutsuki and Aegis are standing at its entrance.
Ikutsuki-san!
Aegis? Why are you here?
She is here merely to fulfill her role as a weapon.
Yeah, you're probably like a villain or something.
Huh?
Ikutsuki-san, what's this all about?
I should have known the pun man was evil.
You said the Dark Hour and Tartarus would disappear if we defeated the 12 Shadows. That's why we fought so hard. But now...
What is your intention? It was all a lie, wasn't it? You knew from the beginning that the Dark Hour wouldn't disappear.
Excellent deduction, Mitsuru. Unfortunately, your realization has come too late.
No. You tricked us?
Everything is as I planned. It is not unexpected that the Dark Hour and Tartarus remain. In fact, I never intended for you to rid the world of them. Quite the opposite, actually.
What do you mean?
The 12 Shadows were parts of a whole. They were destined to be reunited, and that was accomplished in no small part, thanks to your efforts. Soon, Death, the Almighty, shall arise and bring forth the fall.
Death?
What are you talking about?
The end of all shall come and free this world from despair, the death of everything, but also the beginning.
You're an SMT villain, basically. I mean, I know Persona is technically a spin-off of SMT, but you're essentially like an SMT villain right now.
What is he saying? Is he out of his mind?
Yeah.
10 years ago, I too was a scientist for the project we've spoken of. The experiment went awry, but that is not why the Dark Hour and Tartarus were born. They manifested as a result of harvesting the Shadow's power, just as the experiment was designed to do. That is why your grandfather gathered so many shadows, to bring about the fall.
That can't be.
People have filled the world, yet turned it into a void. The only hope of salvation lies in ruin, according to the prophecy. The fall will be orchestrated by the Prince. And once the Prince has delivered us all, he shall rule the new world as king. The man who tried it 10 years ago failed, but I will not. I shall succeed.
Man, he's totally lost it.
I apologize for deceiving you, but this was for your sake as well. If you follow me for just a little while longer, you too will find salvation.
You call that salvation? I have a question for you.
Yes?
In the video from my father, he said to defeat the shadows. Was that a lie too?
Ah, he did record that himself. Of course, I had to make some modifications.
You doctored it?
I corrected it. Your father was a superb scientist. He may not have known it, but I truly respected him. While others focused on the Shadow's abilities, he explored much more important things. But unfortunately, He could not comprehend the magnificent potential of the fall.
What? He left that recording at the expense of his life.
It would seem so. But it did prove rather useful, so I'm sure he's happy.
So you were behind it all? You used both me and my father.
Used is such an ugly word. It was for the sake of the world, so how could it be wrong?
Our role is to correct the mistakes of the past. And we intend to do just that.
Hey, wait.
How disappointing. I had hoped you would see the light. But you are just children after all. I suppose it can't be helped. Igus, the time has come for you to fulfill your role. Capture them and prepare them to be sacrificed.
Understood. Energy output at maximum. Igus, what's wrong?
I just assumed that Igus was like, oh, she knew something was going on with Akutsuki, but she's just like possessed, not in her right state of mind. Also, I mean, like, I guess Akutsuki being evil is like, it's just kind of like really sudden. I don't know if that's just me. Like, I mean, there's not really anyone else to suspect to be like, oh, this person is gonna be like the final villain or whatever, but like Akutsuki, like, I don't know, it just feels a little sudden.
Igus, please. Engaging.
We're gonna have to fight Igus. Also, I kind of wish the next 28, I wish that appeared after this. Because, like, obviously, I knew the game was, like, not done. But I kind of wish it didn't even have a counter, and then, like, after the event, then it has the counter. I kind of wish it did that instead, because, like, if for some reason someone does think it's the end, it's like, it just kind of, in the sense of the plot, it kind of gives it away. Like, oh, the game's not over and something else will happen. Like, I kind of wish the counter came, like, at 11:05 instead of 11:04, but that's, like, a minor thing. I already knew the game wasn't over. It's almost like a Dachi type of suddenness. Yeah, but also, like, it's different than a Dachi, because Persona 4 is a murder mystery. You're always looking for the culprit, and I feel like a Dachi, the problem with a Dachi is you know it's a Dachi. A Dachi slips up a lot, and it's kind of obvious that it's a Dachi. And in a murder mystery like Persona 4, there's no one else to suspect. So, like, I feel like it's a little different than a Dachi. Akutsuki is just kind of, like, sudden and out of nowhere, I feel. Like, there were not really enough moments in the game that, like, led up to this really well, I feel. It's just kind of like, oh, of course it's Akutsuki, the one that's, like, the one that's not around all the time and, like, is, like, in the command room a lot and, like, kind of, like, why wouldn't it be, I guess? Like, I'm genuinely trying to think of a moment where I'm like, I suspected Akutsuki. And you're probably thinking, oh, if you can't suspect a character, that's good writing. It's really not. There should be, like, little hints in a game to be like, oh, this person, like, something's going on with them. But, like, Akutsuki, like, there's nothing I can think of in this game that's, like, foreshadows this. Like, sure, you don't want to overdo it with foreshadowing, but if you have nothing, then, like, things just come out of nowhere. It just seems sudden if you have nothing going for it. But anyway, Gekugan High School Observatory, now part of Tartarus.